Have you heard of the brave King Shivaji who led his Maratha warriors to fight many battles against the Mughal army and defeated them? Well, after one battle, Aurangzeb, the Mughal king, captured and imprisoned him. What do you think happened to him? How do you think Shivaji's family felt when that happened? How did this news affect his brave soldiers? So, this is what the poem is about. Okay. And have you studied about this war before? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes. What did you learn?
ma'am, not much, ma'am. I just know that I just know about Aurangzeb and the Shivaji. I just know about those. I don't know about like what the name of the wars and all, how they fought and all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, that's great. Okay. Now, this is like one king whose name was Shivaji. Okay, and he was he was from the place of Maratha. Okay, they were like known as Maratha soldiers. Okay, and they like were in war against the Mughals. Okay, have you heard about the Mughal Empire?
Yes, ma'am.
The Mughals. They were in war against the Mughals, and he defeated one of the Mughal army. And then there was another Mughal king named Aurangzeb. After winning a battle in the further battles, the Aurangzeb king he captured this Shivaji, okay, and imprisoned him. Now, what happened to him and how his family felt and how his soldiers felt, we will study about that. Now, the characters of the story of the drama are Shivaji, that is the ruler of the Marathas, then Jijabai, that is Shivaji's mother. Then we have Mantri, that is Shivaji's chronicler, that is, like Mantri is more like a head of the, like somebody who manages everything. Okay,
Ma'am,
somebody who, yes, Henry.
ma'am, it's chronicler.
Chroniclers, yes. Chroniclers who somebody who is heading the army, okay, or somebody who is heading the like battle affairs and everything, a king's main person. Then there is also a Sachiv, that is the secretary, Ramdas, a poet, Shivaji's teacher and companion, Soyabai, Shivaji's wife, and Shambhaji's mother. Then there is Pandit Rao, that is Shambhaji's foster mother. Okay, who's a foster mother?
Ma'am, I've
I
heard
know
of
it.
the term. Ma'am, I've heard of the term foster parent, but I don't know what it means.
I've heard of foster
Okay,
child. I think I've heard of a foster parent.
okay. Foster parents are not like the real parents of the child, like who gave birth to the child, but who took care of the child. Those are the foster parents.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yes, Henry.
ma'am, babysitter.
Babysitter, kind of. Okay, but not really babysitter. Okay, they're actually taking care of the child like a mother. Okay, can be like a mother, somebody who's taking care of the child, okay, in the form of a mother, but she hasn't like given birth to the child. Maybe somebody else's where she's taking care of the baby like a mother and like her own child. So that would be a foster mother. Okay, like that. So now the name is very masculine, Pandit Rao, but it's like foster mother. So, okay, then we'll setting of the story is officers of Shivaji's court and an attendant in Maratha uniform Let's see the setting. A room in the fort of Rajgarh near Pune. Do you know the place Pune?
Puna's new name is Pune.
Yes,
Yeah.
Pune. Now, Jijabai, that is Shivaji's mother, is sitting on a small throne. She is surrounded by officers of the court. Among them are the Mantri, the Sachiv, Pandit Rao, and the poet Ramdas, who has an open letter on his knee. In a corner, Soyabai, Shivaji's wife, and Sambhaji's mother is sitting quietly, and by her side is Sambhaji's foster mother, who is an older woman. The two of them are talking softly.
Ah,
Yes.
so what do you mean by open letter on his knee?
Open letter on his knee. I think it is like if you've seen any movies or something, the like ancient in the like courts and all, they used to sit on their like knees. They used to have chambers, a little table in front of them. They used to sit on their knees like that. Okay, or like crossing their legs. Okay, like the ground is here and the ground is here, and the little platform like thing was there on both the sides. Okay, a little platform like thing was there on both the sides, like long here and here. In the front was like steps, and the king's throne was above the steps. And here and here on the platform like thing on the platform, the advisors and all used to sit like one, two, three in a row from one, two, three, four, like that. Okay, and here was the corridor, like the hallway in between. Okay, and here was the entrance. So the platform like thing, they were like sitting there, and they didn't like in the previous times they didn't have chairs. Okay, they used to just sit on the platform, like a cushion was there, and they used to sit on the cushion. Okay, maybe crossing their legs sometimes or on their knees sometimes. So this one of the person, the poet Ramdas, was sitting maybe on his knees or his legs crossed, and he was having the letter placed on his knee.
Like he was writing the letter? Mhm.
Maybe he was writing the letter, or maybe he was holding the letter on his knees, placing it on his knees. He was holding it like that, or he was writing it. We'll find out. Okay. So this was the setting of the courtroom. Okay. This used to be setting of the courtroom. Now, now, a room in the fort of Rajgarh Fort, in the fort of Rajgarh, which is located in Pune. Now, the Jijabai, who is Shivaji's mother, is sitting on a small throne. Like, they also used to have small throne for queens, okay, princesses, queens, small thrones used to have, and she was surrounded by officers of the court, who, whom they were like, whom were they? They were the mantri, okay, the sachiv, then Pandit Rao, that is a foster mother, and Ramdas, who has an open letter on his knee in a corner. Soyabai, Shivaji's wife, okay, Shivaji's wife, and some Sambhaji's mother. I think this Sambhaji is like Shivaji's son. I think so.
Okay.
Right, because Soyabai is Shivaji's wife, so Sambhaji is probably his son.
Wait, but then he has
Probably.
a foster mother as well?
Um, yes, he has a foster mother as well.
Okay.
Okay. I think like in the previous years, when princes were born, okay, when when a king and a queen gave birth to a child, he would become a prince, and the like queen wouldn't take care of her child, the prince, all by herself, but they used to hire females in the court, okay, who used to take care of the baby for them. They used to do everything for the baby, okay, feeding the baby and taking care of them and their clothes and everything, taking them out for a walk and everything like they used to do. The lady that they used to hire, okay,
I'm
and then yes, Edric.
I'm like, how old was the baby? 1, 2 years.
Just when the baby was born, they used to hire somebody to take care of the baby. Once the baby is older, 1 year, 2 year, okay, that time they used to they used to go and then the mother would take care, or maybe 5 years or 10 years, that would depend. Okay, so that is why they then the baby also like considers that woman also as his mother who's taking care of him all the time. Right, because babies don't they understand from the gestures, from the warmth and all, right? So babies also consider that woman, they give regard as a mother to that woman also. So I think that is what happened here. Okay, so now in a corner, Soyabai, that is Shivaji's wife, and Sambhaji's mother, okay, is sitting quietly, and by her side is Sambhaji's foster mother, who is an older woman, and the two of them are talking softly. The mother and the foster mother are talking softly. What they are talking about? See, the Jijabai, when it's mentioned, is the Shivaji's mother. Okay, this is the king's mother. Okay, king's mother. Don't get confused. King's mom. Okay, and Ramdas is the poet. It's the poet. Now, I can't believe that my son is dead. The letter is a hoax. Now, she cannot believe that her son is dead. I think the Shivaji is dead. Like she's talking that sorry that Shivaji is like dead, and she's saying that the letter is a hoax. Means what does that line means? That the letter is a hoax,
Fake.
fake. Yes. Now Ramdas, but the letter is from Agra, and Jijabai says, and therefore it is a hoax. When did Aurangzeb ever tell the truth? Did he not make false promises to my son? He's saying that when did Aurangzeb say truth, that he will say the truth now? And he also made fake promises to his son, that is the king.
Um, Aurangzeb is a place in Agra, right?
No, no, no. Aurangzeb is the name of a king, a Mughal king.
Oh, okay.
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 Aurangzeb is a Mughal king. Now, Ramdas says it was Jai Singh who made those promises to our Raja. I know that. Can Jai Singh ever make a promise on his own? Surely the slave spoke for the master. A person called Jai Singh. I think it is. Did they mention Jai Singh before? No. Probably another king. Okay. Another king. And our Raja, I think, is referred to the king there. This name, King Shivaji. Okay. Can Jaising ever make a promise on his own? Surely that the slave spoke for the master. Okay. Okay. So this Jaising is, I think, Aurangzeb's man. Aurangzeb's man who made a promise to this Shivaji. Okay. And like it says that surely the slave spoke for the master means he's somebody under like Aurangzeb, somebody working under Aurangzeb. Then Mantri, he spoke in a terribly bad way. Aurangzeb has laid traps for us everywhere. Bijapur is about to strike. Discontent is spreading among our own men. Now Aurangzeb has laid traps, and Bijapur is another place. Okay, another place which is about to strike means they are about to initiate war. Okay, they are about to initiate a battle, and discontent is spreading among our own men means the discontent means like they're not happy, they're not content, okay, then they may revolt any day. And there is no news about Shivaji. We don't know what to do. This is after Shivaji is captured, the conversation is taking place. Okay, remember that. This conversation is after Shivaji is captured. So there is discontentment because the king is captured. Okay, the soldiers are discontent because they fear that army will attack, battle will happen, and a king is captured. Okay, then the letter says that Shivaji is dead, but doesn't say how he died. Sachiv is saying sadly. Then Jijabai says sternly, listen, I, your Raja's mother, and your regent say the letter is a hoax. Don't speak about it anymore. Okay? So, your Raja's mother means your king's mother, talking about Shivaji. Your regent means that when a king is not there, there is like somebody who is the second high in the position, can like give orders and can make decisions in place of the king. So mostly it is after who has the place after the king, right after the king is the king's mother. She has the highest position in like in a court. After a king, his mother will have the highest position. So she is saying that I, your Raja's mother is your king's mother, and your regent says that the letter is a hoax, it is fake, and don't speak about it anymore. Then Soyabai, does the letter say anything about my dear boy Shambhaji? Soyabai's wife of the king, okay, and she is asking that the letter saying about his son Shambhaji. Then Jijabai, that's the queen, the king's mother, says, keep quiet, girl. You are not the only mother here. I say the lion and his cub will soon return to their kingdom. The lion and the cub will soon return to their kingdom. They can't stay long in the fox's den. What's the fox's den here?
Where um Shivaji is captured.
Where Shivaji is captured. And what is that place? Aurangzeb's kingdom,
Agra.
Aurangzeb's palace. Okay.
Okay.
So that is where like they are captured. Mantriji, listen to me. Raise the pay and increase the ration of the soldiers. Send useful gifts to their wives and sweets and toys to their children. I'll pay for everything out of my private purse. And please tell them that the Raja is at Varanasi and will return before long. Tell them also that all the great astrologers at Varanasi have studied Shivaji's horoscope and they all say that nothing can stop him from becoming the lord of the whole of Maharashtra. Keep the soldiers and the priests contented and happy, and they will believe your words. Okay. Addressing all those present there in a changed voice. Changed voice. Why does it say a changed voice?
She was more stern. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. See, the like these people who, when they give a command, when they make an order, they say it in a more authoritative voice. Okay. When they're requesting, we say it in a lower tone. Okay. So we change our voice according to the situation. If we are ordering, commanding someone, it's a more like firm, more like strong voice. Okay, more authoritative and firm voice. While we're requesting, we will say a little lower voice. Right. So a change of voice happened here. Moreover, why is she doing this? Why is she sending gifts to the like increasing the pay? See what things happened here. What things happened here is raise the pay of the soldiers, increase the ration means the food portion that's allotted to them. Then useful gifts to their wives, sweets and toys to the children. Why all of this has happened is because the soldiers, the army of the king was getting discontent. They were afraid, they were not satisfied. Okay, they were thinking how we will, and they were going through a mental this thing that king is captured. What will we do now? Situation. So to make them like to distract them a little bit. Okay, take them out from that situation. The queen said that raise their pay, give them more ration, send gifts to their wives, sweet and toys to their children. Okay. Also, tell them that the Raja is at Varanasi, will return before long. Also, that all the great astrologers at Varanasi have studied Shivaji's horoscope. Do you know what is like studying somebody's horoscope? Do you know about it? Like, there is people check like the stars and things. Okay, the astrologers think they are they're checking the planets and stars and the dates and things, and then they like decide on the basis of that. So that is like checking the horoscope and all, and they say that nothing can stop him from becoming the lord of the whole of Maharashtra. Now now she addresses the people in a change of with a changed voice. Friends, I have grown old and weak. I haven't many years to live. Help me to live till my brave boy returns to me. Don't say he is dead. So she says that she is not having a lot of years to live because she is old and weak, but help her to live till her like brave boy means the king returns back to her, and don't say that he is dead. So all men means all the people who were in the court, who were in the court. There was the mantri, okay. There was the like Sachiv also was there, Ramdas was also there, Soyabai was also there. All of the men said, our Raja's mother will live. The Queen Regent will live. Our Raja will return to us. We'll pray for his safe return. Then Jijabai said, well said, my brave friends. Tomorrow I'll say my special prayers to a family goddess, Bhavani. She gave him to me, and I'm sure she'll bring him back to me. Okay, so this is like the like where she's saying like she's wishing that her son will come back to him too. Okay, and the family goddess um like some goddess that they all believed in was Bhavani. Okay, and like she said she'll pray to her to bring back her son. And she said that Soyabai, my child, don't worry, don't worry. Your son as well as mine is going to return to us. Okay. So who is Soyabai? Soyabai is the king's wife. The king's wife. Okay, because the king's son has also gone. Okay, the child is also gone, and the father is also gone. So both the queen and the king's wife is all both wishing and praying that their sons come back. Okay. Okay. This was the first section of the drama. Okay. Now, any doubt in any of the portion? Any questions? No. Okay.
Ma'am,
Edric, yes, Edric.
nothing, ma'am.
Nothing. Okay. And Megan?
Ma'am.
Okay. Section 2. Footsteps and a slight noise outside. Sachiv says, what's that? Ramdas, perhaps someone wants to see us. An attendant, who is a tall Maratha in uniform, enters and bows 3 times to Jijabai. Okay. An attendant who is a tall Maratha in uniform. Okay. Like an attendant means maybe a soldier, guard, or somebody. Okay, who is tall, came and bowed 3 times. You know, he used to bow before the king or the queen before saying something. So he bowed 3 times to Jijabai because Jijabai was like in the place of the king that time, bowed, and the attendant said, Rani Sahiba, there are three holy men at the gate outside. They want to see you. Three holy men at the gate outside. They want to see you. Okay, when Jijabai asks, where do they come from? Attendant says, I think they are from the north. They say they are Bairagi sadhus. Okay, Bairagi sadhus. Okay, I don't know what Bairagi is, but do you know what is a sadhu? No? You've seen in like Hindus, they have like the pandits and all. Okay, long beard and the orange dress with a stick. Okay, in Hindus, they call them as like Hindus, priests kind of in Hindus. Okay, who like do all their rituals and all, seen in movies and all, like the pandits and all. Okay, so this is similar to that, the sadhus. Okay, these are those only in Hindus. They are kind of Hindu priests who like do all the rituals and all. They're wearing like orange colored dress mostly orange, maybe white sometimes. Okay, beard and the stick in their hand. Okay, and like some tavish in their like neck and in the red thread in their like wrists and all of that is there. So those are like sadhus. What can their business be? Attendant says, perhaps they have come to beg from you. They must have heard of your charity. They are poor men in rags. Their heads are shaven, and their arms and faces are painted grey with ashes. So, Jaya is wondering that why they came for, or for what work did they came for. Attendant is saying that maybe they came to beg from you because they must have heard that you are very charitable. Okay, that you gonna help them. They are in rags means the clothes are torn. Okay, very old and torn, and their heads are shaven, and their arms and faces are painted grey with ashes. Jijabai says that they are holy men and they have come from a far off place. I cannot say no to them. I need their blessings, so let them come in. The attendant bows 3 times and again goes out. Soyabai and Sambhaji's foster mother move up nearer to the throne. May I leave now, Rani Sahiba? The Sachiv says. My secretary must be waiting for me. And Jijabai says, please stay a while. These holy men have come from the north. Perhaps they have news for us about the Raja. Ah, my heart beats. Okay, so she's like thinking that they might have some information about the Raja as well. She's asking the chief to stay a bit. Then the attendant enters again with 3 sadhus who seem to be poor, humble men dressed in rags. Two of them are tall, and the third is a small man who does not look up. Two are tall, third is a small man who is looking down like this. Okay, who is not like looking up. Now, Ramdas says, like they're rising and joining the palm of his hands means in like Hindus, how do they greet each other? Like this. Okay, joining hands and say. So they like stood up and join hands and say, welcome, holy men. And first sadhu says, God bless you, holy Guru. Second sadhu says, God bless this house. And the third sadhu joins the palm of his hands in greeting but says nothing. He keeps his eyes fixed to the ground. He's still looking down. Okay. Then Jijabai says to the third sadhu, have you no words to bless us with, holy man? Why don't you say something? She's asking that you don't have any words to bless us with. Why not saying anything? So the first sadhu says he has taken a vow of silence, noble lady. Means that he's vowed that he'll be silent and he'll utter no words like that.
So,
Okay.
so you're saying that he can't talk?
No, he can talk. Okay, he can speak physically, but he made a promise that he will not speak. Okay, he made a promise that he will not speak. Okay, so that is there. So Jijabai says, I see. She thinks. Now the first sadhu says that Stories of your wisdom and your kindness to the poor have reached distant places. We've traveled a long way to see you. Jijabai says, "You are welcome to this house and to stay here as long as you wish." He says, "You're welcome and you can stay as long as you want to." Second sadhu says, "At Varanasi, we met a Brahman who told us that your son, Shivaji, had gone to Agra and that you were ruling for him." And Jijabai asks, "What else did you hear about Shivaji?" The second sadhu says that one day we met a band of horsemen. They said the Raja had been put in prison by Aurangzeb. Jijabai says the lion won't stay long in that dirty den. What else did you hear? Tell me. So this is like the sadhu is telling that they met a Brahman. Who is a Brahman? A Brahman is like a monk and all. Okay, kinda similar. Okay, who are like okay, that is like a Brahman. Okay, I don't know how to explain it more. Okay, so he told the sadhus that the Shivaji, the king, had gone to Agra, and you were ruling for him. Means that she was the second in command. So Jijabai was ruling. Then she asked, "What did you hear about Shivaji? What else?" So he said that they met a group of horsemen. Okay, group of people on horses, and they said that Raja had been put in prison by Aurangzeb. Then Jijabai says that the lion won't stay long in that dirty den. And what else did you hear? Tell me. So the first sadhu says that's all we heard, noble lady. We wish we knew more, but we don't. We are men of peace and spend most of our time in temples and lonely places. Like they are mostly in temples. Okay, they're worshipping and cleaning and like doing their ritual. Okay, mostly in the temples or at like lonely places because they believe like in meditation a lot of like sadhus and these they go at lonely place to attain that peace and that connection and all. Okay, those things they follow. Okay, so Jijabai says, "True. Holy men have nothing to do with war and fighting. Come, give me your blessings. I need them badly. I am dying to see my son." So she says that that is true. Holy men means priests and all, they have nothing to do with war and fighting. So come, give me your blessing because I need them badly and I'm dying to see my son. So the first and second sadhus, they bless her, but the third one does nothing. He is just still looking down only. Okay. So she says to the third one, "If you don't want to bless me, you may curse me and I'll die cheerfully. I can't live without my son." He falls at her feet and she passes her hand gently over his face, utters a cry, and draws his head to her breast. "It's my son, it's my son. My son has come back to me. Shivaji has come back. The Lord of Maharashtra has come back. Lion has come back from the fox's den." Okay, okay. I'm impressed. This was like very like sudden. Not expecting that. We were not expecting that. But he falls at her feet and then like she passes her hand gently over his face, utters a cry, and draws his head to her breast. Means he pulls him close in a hug. Okay, she pulls him close in a hug because when she's like he fell at her feet and she like saw him closely and all. I think she recognized that time that it's her son, like it's the king Shivaji. Okay, Shivaji has come back. The Lord of Maharashtra has come back. The lion has come back from the fox's den. All means all the people present says, "Long live Shivaji! Long live the Lord of Maharashtra." So Shivaji, he rises up, okay, and says, yes, Shivaji has escaped from the fox's den and the vulture's claws. Fox's den means the prison, and the vulture's claws means the from the Aurangzeb's grip. I've come back to my mother, my friends, and my people. Soya Bai. This is so funny name, yeah. Like soya sauce. Okay. Uh, Nervously says, dear husband, have you left my son behind in the hands of the enemy? The wife is asking for his son. So Shivaji says that, no, I haven't. He is quite safe with friends. Don't worry about him. He'll be with you in a few days. He looks around and sees Ramdas. Says, sir, your pupil has returned to you. Won't you advise and guide him as you've always done? And turning to others, he says, friends, come closer. Your Raja has come back safe from the spider's web. Be happy and rejoice. Today we'll give a feast to the poor, light the torches on the hilltops and illuminate the palace. Fire the guns and shout that the Raja has returned to his people. So everybody says that we'll do all this and we'll feast and sing and dance. Long live Shivaji, long live Jijabai, long live Maharashtra. Okay, so
Ma'am,
this is a story. Yes, Andrew.
ma'am, but why it's saying that Raja has come back safe from the spider's web? What is spider's web over there?
Spider's web is like the prison, or like because he was captured, right? Because he was captured by that King Aurangzeb. It refers to that only. Okay, like
Uh,
spider web.
Like spider's web, then fox's den, then
Yes,
vulture's claws.
yes. They all refer to the same thing. Okay, from the prison in which like he was put by King Aurangzeb. Okay, all of these things refer to the same this thing. Okay, so this was the poem. Thank you. It was a good poem. I'm just thinking that how did he escape as a like as this thing?
Maybe he was never caught in the first place.
Maybe he was never caught in the first place. Maybe. Okay, but he escaped as a sadhu. How come? How did he escape as a sadhu? That was like some interesting portion of the story that we didn't even got to know.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, it was a good story, and we will stop here for today. And tomorrow we will check out the exercises of the story. Okay, class is gonna be there tomorrow. 30th Wednesday will be a holiday, home science and English. I'll send the tests. Thursday and Friday I'll take classes. Okay, Thursday and Friday I'll take classes. So that's all for today, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye,
Bye.
ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, ma'am.